Hey everybody, it's Ann Marie. This is one of the best days the Women's Business Center of Utah has had, and I'm so excited to share it with you. Today, May 6, 2021, is the official launch of the Utah Women-Owned Business Directory, found at utahwomenowned.com, which I'm very excited about. And I want to tell you a lot more about that over the next few minutes. According to a lot of different reputable sources like the U.S. Chamber of Commerce and Inc.com, they've shared that women have been hit harder by the pandemic and also are minority-owned businesses than the average business. And that's because women tend to choose service-based industry businesses. They've also not been able to access PPP loans like we think they should have, as well as had issues with childcare. Those things have really had an impact on women-owned businesses in the last year. But women have already been at a disadvantage because they can't access capital like men can, and they've had other barriers that have been put in front of them, and they've already been at a disadvantage, which has really held them back. So there's a reason why we want to support women-owned businesses. Part of it also is that there are so many of them. There are, like I mentioned in another live stream, there are over 89,000 women-owned businesses in our state. I don't know that we even realize how many that is. That's almost 40% of small businesses that are owned and controlled by women. A couple other things that I think are worth mentioning as well is that for women, in Utah, we rank really high. You know, a lot of different rankings show that women in Utah rank really low on things. Women in education, women in poverty, women, we just rank really low, and it's sad to hear those things. But women in Utah who are business owners are actually ranking really high. We rank number 6 in the US, according to the American Express State of Women-Owned Business Report from 2019. We rank number 6 in the growth in number of firms, as well as their revenue and employees. So we do really well compared to other businesses. So when we consider women are at a disadvantage, however, they are starting businesses twice as fast as men. To me, that gives us an opportunity and shows us the way of where we should put our trust and support, and that's in women-owned businesses. So even though it's difficult to find women-owned businesses, because it's easier to find small businesses on Main Street, online, it's not as easy to find women-owned businesses, especially if they're home-based. So today, the Women's Business Center of Utah, like I mentioned at the very beginning, launches utahwomenowned.com, our Utah Women-Owned Business Directory, the first of its kind, a free list that spotlights for-profit companies which have a woman owner-operator. That's important, an owner-operator, and a way to connect with them and buy from them. So this includes, and I love this list, it includes home-based businesses, solopreneurs, side businesses, brick-and-mortar locations, online and e-commerce businesses, service and product-based businesses, and franchise businesses. To me, the most important aspect of this directory is that it's localized. That means that our cities and counties are receiving links to a filtered list from that directory just for their county or just their city, so that they can encourage their women to sign up for this list. It's free, and also encourage their citizens to buy from the list. And it doesn't have to be the whole list, just the one that is for their community. The Women's Business Center of Utah, to me, is the best fit to do this because we are a 501c3 public charity funded in part by federal taxpayer dollars. These are your dollars that you've paid into our government to make sure that we have services, and we are one of the lucky organizations that gets to provide services to you. Our vision is to remove all barriers and ensure Utah women start and grow businesses without any barriers, and that we provide world-class support and helpful services. And then that's also that you can run highly profitable businesses, and you can take care of those that you care for and actualize your entrepreneurial aspirations. So this is a really cool thing. We're going to have a press conference in like 45 minutes, but I want to share some really important information and what I think is what really shows how important it is to support women-owned businesses. If women-owned businesses that are controlled by women, majority controlled by women, if we reached parity, so just balance, the same revenue, the same number of employees on average per company, as well as the money that we earn, if it were the same as male-owned controlled companies, we would add 25,000 new businesses we would create 162,000 jobs in Utah, and we would generate $26.5 billion if we were at parity with male-owned controlled companies. To me, that's incredible. And if we were to realize that in the next year, it would grow our economy by 15.7%. It's astronomical. And by the way, if women-owned businesses or the owners of those businesses received equal lending and investment, equity investing, those numbers would be multiplied. It's mind-boggling. But that's what the opportunity is here for us. So my call to action for all of you, women business owners, sign up for the list. It's free, and it's going to be promoted through counties, cities, and across the state. There are businesses that want to contract with you, and there are people that would love to support what you're doing. So we want you, as also a community member, to buy women-owned. It doesn't have to be everything, but as long as you shift your purchases to women-owned businesses using the directory, that's where we're going to help the most. So instead of going, if something breaks in your home, don't go to Amazon, go to utahwomenbusinessowned.com. And if you need to hire a professional, or if you want to pamper yourself or someone else, instead of Googling someone or an organization, just use utahwomenowned.com. Using the directory, even just once a month, can have enormous impact. To me, the American dream isn't just for ambitious men, it is for ambitious women as well. By supporting women-owned businesses, we give you, women-owned businesses, the key to unlock your prosperity and success. It's that important. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and we'll hopefully see you very soon. If you haven't already, please sign up at the Women's Business Center of Utah's website for this free directory. It's wbcutah.org. You'll see the top right-hand corner, sign up. Sign up now. We'll be promoting the directory statewide and also in local cities and counties. And please let us know if this is helping you to reach your American dream. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.